Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Bible Q&A. Today we're discussing what can we learn from Goliath? The story of David and Goliath is one of the most famous in the Old Testament. With only a stone and a sling, David defeated a giant who terrorized his country's army and ended Philistine domination over Israel. David is an inspiration to all of us and an example of what God can do for us if we have faith. However, there's actually a lot that Goliath can teach us as well. Whereas David shows us what courage can accomplish, Goliath and the Israelites' response to him shows us the consequences of cowardice and godlessness. For example, look how the giant is described. And he had an helmet of brass upon his head, and he was armed with a coat of mail, and the weight of the coat was 5,000 shekels of brass, and he had greaves of brass upon his legs, and a target of brass between his shoulders, and the staff of his spear was like a weaver's beam, and his spear's head weighed 600 shekels of iron, and one bearing a shield went before him. 1 Samuel chapter 17 verses 5 to 7. Surely all of that armor should have protected him. Yet it didn't, because you can't put your trust in physical things. As it was said in Psalms, "Put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help. His breath goeth forth, he returneth to his earth, in that very day his thoughts perish." Psalms chapter 146 verses 3 to 4. It is God who protects us, according to Psalms chapter 34 verse 7, which is why Goliath was defeated by someone who didn't wear any armor at all. Also, remember that the only reason Goliath was killed was because he went and insulted the Israelites. Saul and his soldiers didn't dare attack him, according to 1 Samuel chapter 17 verse 11, because they believed they'd be killed instantly. However, because he was insulted, Jehovah sent someone who wouldn't be so scared, and Goliath was punished for his insults. This incident clearly shows us the destructive power of the tongue, along with this verse from James. "And the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire the course of nature, and it is set on fire of hell." James chapter 3 verse 6. Our words should uplift other people, and not hurt them, according to Ephesians chapter 4 verse 29. Most importantly, Goliath is a representation of some of the most powerful forces in our time. Capitalism, democracy. Just like the Philistines, we can't imagine anything that would help us better than those. What better way to distribute wealth is there than capitalism? What better way is there to govern people than democracy? However, we can't put all our eggs in these baskets. They were represented by a beast in Revelation chapter 13 verses 3 to 4, and that beast was destroyed in Revelation chapter 20 verse 10. It's not that autocracy is better than democracy. It's not that communism is better than capitalism. It's just that all of these things are human inventions, which can't match up to the system set up by Jehovah. As it was said in Ecclesiastes, "Lo, this only have I found, that God hath made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions." Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 29. Thus, instead of submitting to these systems, we should have the courage to switch teams, even if that means we might face the wrath of Goliath instead of benefiting from his support. We shouldn't fear what he can do to us, according to Matthew chapter 10 verse 28, because we'll be the last one standing, according to 1 John chapter 2 verse 17. And that is where I'm going to stop with this Bible Q&A. What can we learn from Goliath? We learn that we can't put our trust in physical things, that our words can put us in danger, and that we shouldn't submit to the Goliaths of our time. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe.